by Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, who said that President Ruto has achieved more than 50% of his promises to Kenyans. And for that dose of what's trending, I'm joined by Caroline Obuya, who has more on what Kenyans are saying regarding that remark by the Deputy President. What was going on exactly yesterday after the Deputy President made those remarks, Caroline?
Yes, over the weekend there was so much talk, George, about this issue of Kenya Kwanza, what it pledged and what it has delivered. A local, of course, one of the newspapers ran a story about, the pledges that Kenya Kwanza made and that it hasn't delivered, and that did not go well with the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, who said that actually the media is turning a blind eye on the successes that the Kenya Kwanza government has attained, that it has attained over 50% of the pledges it made, and so the media can't actually see that those sentiments were actually echoed by the President Ruto, who said that his DP is saying it as it is, but of course the people is telling it's like he's playing, a guitar to a goat. They can't hear, they can't listen. But basically that is, the successes are there, and the reason that they can't listen to you, they can't hear you, is because their candidate lost in the election, in the elections. The candidate, of course, being Raila Odinga. So he seeks to remind the media that your candidate might win. Maringa, your candidate might win in 2037. So for now, relax. Join the president in working for the country and improving what they have to improve. So far, they insist that they have done over 50%, even more, of their pledges. Kenyans are weighing in, and those who are wondering are asking, what successes are they talking about? Maybe they need a new definition for the word success. But of course, there are those who are supporting diehard fans of Riggy, and they're saying he's a truthful man. So basically, that's what is happening in there.
That's interesting. And of course, now yesterday we had the Jubilee Party National Delegates Conference, the NDC, and Kanini Kega and others were expelled from the party. But of course, Kanini Kega, the Yala Member of Parliament, came out to dispute that. There was a lot happening from the comments made by the leaders, but why did the expulsion of those leaders make more, highlights on social media? It was a whole talk yesterday. It was the big story that we had yesterday. It was everywhere. And this is something that had been talked to over the weekend. We had several leaders from the CS Defense, from several leaders commenting about this NDC that was taking place at the Ngong Race Course yesterday. So they had given prior warnings, of course, the Kanini Kega faction, that the NDC is not legit, it's illegal. What will happen there is, of course, just a normal rally and not an NDC. But as it is, the NDC happened. It was attended by, of course, the party leader, Uhuru Kenyatta, Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni was there. And so there was more intrigues to it, Maring, of course, the expulsion of Kanini Kega and Sabina Chege from the party, and of course their positions were dished out to other people. So Kanini Kega, we saw him, he came out and sent a series of tweets after tweets. One of the tweets that he sent out was that the NDC was attended by, he calls it a political rally, was attended by only 4 Jubilee MPs. And he said, be the judge. And so people were weighing in on this whole issue and saying that, power does not belong to the 34. It is transient, it doesn't belong to the 34, MPs. The power belongs to people. And the Jubilee Party is not owned by the MPs. The Jubilee Party is owned by the people. So there was so much talk about the whole issue. So we are waiting to see
whether the expulsions will actually be affirmed, because Kanini Kega said that they are considering, of course, taking Uhuru Kenyatta to court and stuff like that. So we are waiting to see basically what happened. But the people sought to remind Kanini Kega that the party, the Jubilee Party and all that, it belongs to the people and not the 34 members. And considering also that Jubilee Party is the biggest party. We are from Central Kenya, and the people are seeking to remind them that they're waiting to see whether they'll form another party or they'll fight for the Jubilee Party of course, because as it is, UDA party belongs to the Rift Valley. So they really, there is no quite a big party in Central Kenya. So
I see Uhuru is still trending, but due to time, I'm told you have under a minute to wind up. Keveya Girls rejected a new principle over claims of poor performance. What was that all about, just briefly?
Yes, Keveya Girls, this principal was sent there. It's not the first time that she's being sent to the school, and the board there and the community, the parents, have rejected the principal, saying that she does not have a record of performance, and the school has been performing well, so they do not want someone who's going to take the standards of the performance down. So they rejected her, and the board also rejected her, and they said they want that TSC should not, force this principle on them. Otherwise, they're going to use all avenues to resist, including protest. But people feel that no, the TSC should not let the community and outsiders, interfere with matters of the school. If they say that she has a record of poor performance, they need to find out what is it that led to the poor performance in schools, because hers is a leadership role. She does not sit, she doesn't sit for the exams. So this issue of fighting principals or employees who have been sent to schools, it needs to stop. They need to look at other ways of handling the whole issue.
Absolutely, indeed. Thank you, Caroline Obuya from Ecodesk.